It was a very emotional, personal, and heartfelt testimonial of a show that he put on here, which is why I think it kind of feels disrespectful that some news outlets out there are trying to make this. Tickets for my night of sit-down comedy at the Broadway Comedy Club are selling pretty fast, so get your tickets by clicking the links below. So some of y'all might remember that Jamie Foxx, yes, the Jamie Foxx, actor, comedian, singer, Academy Award winner, Grammy Award winner. Oh my God, that guy has it all. He had so much, he has so much success, he's stroked out. Right? Sometimes you got too much talent where it's just unhealthy.
Condition of actor Jamie Foxx.
Family members rushed to the hospital.
That's the beginning of his special on Netflix. What was it? What is it called? What really happened last week?
What had happened was.
What had happened was. So this is a Netflix, it's listed as a comedy special, but what this really is just, it's him doing jokes, but coming out and just letting the world know with honest emotion what he went through, and as the title said, what really happened. There was a lot of rumors from he was dead to he was a clone. And really, look, boy, that's one thing about white people. They get crazy with their conspiracy theories, but damn, we just make science fiction. You know?
I was like, did somebody see they cloned Tyrone
and thought it was a documentary? Yeah, white people say, hey, y'all are as crazy as hell. Y'all some pedophiles who run a pizzeria. Yeah. But it's plausible. You know? We talking about, damn, a mad scientist cloned Jamie Foxx. But I want to talk about this because with this special, it's Jamie Foxx, again, just being very honest and with a lot of emotion about what happened to him with the stroke. And he just wanted to set everything straight along with the rumors. It's, whether you like it or not, it is a rare kind of comedy special where there is a lot of heartfelt emotion behind it. And given that he's being very honest and showing a lot of gratitude to people out there, I think there's a certain level of disrespect that went with this towards the special and Jamie Foxx. And I would tell you.
Okay, I'm curious. I mean, I have my own issue with some stuff going on, but I'm curious about the disrespect.
Yeah, there's something that's going on that I feel is very disrespectful surrounding this special right here. I mean, it's so disrespectful. I'm kind of laughing about it. Okay. I'm like, damn, you know, y'all know better than this. Y'all are wrong for that, and you know better. Your mama raised you better. You know you too damn grown for that. It's unprofessional. Okay. You just a goddamn lie. You know, that's how I feel about what's happening here with certain parts of this. And we'll go ahead and get into the special itself. As I said, this is on Netflix right now. It just came out today. And a lot of people are talking about this because, as I said, a lot of people want to know what happened with his health and his stroke.
I'm so glad to be here.
I will tell you, I probably like this more than you do because this is the kind of comedy that I like.
And that's what I thought while I was watching this.
Yeah, this is the kind of comedy that I like because this is the kind of comedy that is jokes in the form, at least some of it. At least some of it. Now, I'll tell you, I have some problems with this. Okay. Yeah, I do. No, I do. Okay. I do. And I hate that I got to criticize because the brother went through it. Mm-hmm. You know? Yeah. Come out there crying and shit, you know, but he went through it. Yeah. But, you know, this is a combination of jokes in the form of humorous stories. And as I said, heartfelt honesty. You know, especially when you have people, I mean, I've seen some really bad comedy specials. One I didn't even talk about. One that thought they were trying to be honest and came out and they thought they were being honest. They thought that they were coming out there and really saying something, and it ended up being just a big old defiant you.
I'm honest, I'm generous, I'm sensitive and thoughtful. I'm a strong woman.
You ain't learned a goddamn thing. That's Ellen DeGeneres, who had all that controversy, all that criticism on her. All she had to come out and do is say, I'm sorry, and then be self-deprecating. But no, I'm a strong woman. Y'all ain't gonna do shit to me. You know,
Yeah, I think it's more of a, hey, people saying I'm mean, but I'm just direct and they can't take it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I got from what she's saying right there.
I saw this, still the wrong tone.
Okay.
She's completely tone deaf coming out there. There was a way to come out there and say it without, you know, being, again, that defiant about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a little, there was hardly any humbleness behind this. And I don't, whether you feel like you're right or wrong, you know, when you have that public opinion about you, there's a certain, you don't help when you come out and say that. You know?
But I know somebody else who, you know, took that same tact and was very successful at it.
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
Look, ain't nobody gonna be Donald Trump, all right?
I'm just saying, man never apologizes, and it worked for him.
That's one person that I gotta admire when I say, God damn, how do you do this, man? Ellen DeGeneres, she can paint herself to look like an Oompa Loompa all day. She is no Donald Trump. Yeah, and he's a man, first of all.
Yeah.
He's a billionaire and he's a man. And plus he's a goddamn sociopath.
Yeah, sociopath.
Yeah, he's way more of a narcissist than Ellen DeGeneres is. He's mentally ill.
Yeah, I just wonder if he has just shown that apologizing, being humble is not the way to go.
Yeah, but plus he's into politics. This is a comedy show.
Mm-hmm.
This is a comedy show where you coming out and asking people to, like, you know, to look at me in a favorable light. It didn't work. I'm telling you, somebody saw it, did not work.
Okay, so you spent the whole rest of the festival, the special just going,
Yeah, not a way to set that up, you know, and it was just self-congratulatory, you know, just like.
Money changes.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
Speaking of self-congratulatory,
Yeah,
can we get back to Jamie Foxx?
Hey, brother, how you doing? But listen, I'll tell you what I do like about this. You know, it's rare that you see a comedian do a show where it is this emotional and they appear that vulnerable. You know, like I said, he spent a lot of time early on crying during the performance.
Man, you did. Wow, man, please, Lord, let me get through this.
Now, I can see people saying, that man won an Academy Award. We don't know if he's acting or not.
I'm one of those people, because this is early on, and here's the thing, hear me out.
Yes, sir.
Because he's saying it's like I'm up here and I'm putting it out there. That would be fine, but that pretense is that he didn't rehearse any of this show. Mm-hmm. And you don't set up a show like this without rehearsing it.
No, I know.
So to suddenly, you know, drop in tears, like, I don't even know if I can say this, is like, you had to say it at least 3 times during rehearsal. And yes, he's not just an actor, he's an Oscar-winning actor.
Yeah, he's not. That's what I say. He's an Oscar-winning performer.
Now, I will say this. I say all that. I say there is a chance he's being sincere in as much as the more he talks about the special, it sounds like he's prone to crying a lot. So that part of it may be.
I when somebody's coming out and they're telling about a terrible accident, incident, life-changing, art-threatening experience, I give them the benefit of the doubt. You know, I just say, I'm not gonna come in that jaded. I'm like, I can see what people say that, and I can even see your opinion, but I was just like,
Yeah, I mean, I want to. I know if it happens on this show, everybody's talking like top of their head. There's no rehearsal. I was like, you had to rehearse this, and doing this moment here. People are buying it and it works, but I'm skeptical.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that were the case. But hey, brother, you had a stroke. I didn't. I am not going to sit up here and tell you how to handle your situation. If you want to, whether those are real tears or not.
Man, you already had the stroke. Stop being a pussy. Man up.
Yeah. Hey, listen. If he said that's him, I'm going to give it to him.
Okay.
You know, I'm not going to come in with that kind of cynicism and be jaded. None of that. I'm even talking about bad. Like, that sounds shitty. But I'm not going to be an asshole like him. I don't mean it like that, man. He seemed very grateful, as I said. He seemed very grateful to the audience. He thanked Atlanta throughout the show. He thanked his friends, his family. Especially, he thanked his sister. And that I do feel is very sincere. I think family means a lot to him. And, and he talked about the way his sister saved his life. Now, again, whether some of this is exaggerated or it's exactly true, and I don't see why it wouldn't be true. But like I said, I'm a person who just likes a good story or a good, somebody who can, tell me about something that happened in their life, and if it's interesting, I'm a sucker for it. So all these little things that he was telling, I thought he told them well, and he weaved a good story, and I enjoyed that.
What I was told is that they take me in to operate on me, and my sister prayed the whole time.
And it goes on. He tells it with humor later on. He said that he told her how his sister was joking in the operating room, and they were laughing to keep him crying. I thought all that stuff was sincere. He shared the stage with his daughter. Now, let me ask you this. You being a father, how'd you feel about that? When he brought his daughter out and she played guitar.
Oh, I'm sure he's very proud. And it was a cool thing to do. I was like, if I was in his position, I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, he has two daughters. His oldest daughter came out and introduced the show, and he even showed video of him walking her down the aisle when she was getting married. Mm-hmm. But I thought it was really cool that he brought his daughter out and had her play. I thought he kind of upstaged just a little bit.
Yeah. Play.
If you don't shut the let me finish my damn song.
It's like, Dad, you cry kind of a lot. Just ease off a little bit.
But the other thing is, if that was my mom on stage with me doing that, she'd be doing the same thing.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, I could bring my mom to one of my comedy shows. She'd be interrupting my jokes the whole time. That's right, baby. That's right. Go on, make them laugh, baby.
I don't want to sound like a broken record, but ain't no way she got up there for the first time. They had to rehearse this.
Oh, they did.
I mean, he's treating everything like, oh man, I can't believe this is happening. It's like, dude, come on, we've been working on this show.
You know what? I think that was timed. I think I think that was time. I think he meant to do that.
Play.
I think that was probably part of it, but I do think that was honest. I mean, he's proud of her.
Yeah.
He's happy to share the stage with her. So yeah, I like I said, I was a sucker for that too. I liked it. Like I said, it was like this special was his way of saying thanks for the support and love that he got from people. Especially Netflix for that fat check he got. No, listen. No, of course Netflix is going to pay him. He has to put on the show. And I mean, no one's going to do this for free. But yeah, outside of just getting paid for it, I do think it was very honest. And I think it was cool of him to come out and show as much gratitude to his audience that he did. I like that. It was a very emotional, personal, and heartfelt testimonial of a show that he put on here, which is why I think it kind of feels disrespectful that some news outlets out there are trying to make this the Jamie Foxx Diddy special. Let me tell you.
I mean, he kept invoking Diddy's name.
Briefly. Let me. It was short.
But he did it like 3 times.
Yeah, he did it. No, he did it 3 times, but they were, first of all, they were very short.
Yeah.
They were so short, like if you look at your phone, look up, you didn't even know Diddy was mentioned.
True.
Because I looked at the end of the tunnel and I thought I saw the devil like, come on. Was that Puffy? He had like a flaming bottle of Johnson and... No, I'm just
that was funny too. But that was it. He kind of brought that up, and then he brought up like maybe 1 or 2 more times. But they were quick and they were jokes.
Yeah.
Now, not everybody's doing this, but what I mean by there are people out there trying to make this not the Jamie Foxx Diddy special, the Diddy Jamie Foxx special.
Oh.
The reason why I say that is because there are people out there doing stories where they talk about nothing, but Jamie Foxx comes clean about what happened with Diddy.
Oh no.
Jamie Foxx addresses rumors Diddy was trying to kill him. These are the headlines.
Oh, he said that like a joke.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. He said that as a joke, but there are people out there who are making headlines, showing pictures of him and Diddy together.
Yeah.
Standing next to Diddy.
Yeah.
Because people, hoping that people they want to catch the attention of people wanting to hear about how Diddy drugged Jamie Foxx.
Oh, that rumor was out there before.
Yeah, but he didn't talk about that in the show like that. But there are people out there who are trying to cash in, making people think, oh shit, he's talking about what him and Diddy did. They making it sound like that's the whole goddamn special. Like this is a confessional.
Right. Okay, so it's clickbait.
It's very people. Now you want to know what clickbait is?
Yeah.
That's goddamn clickbait.
Yeah.
Shit, even Google. They said, look at this, Jamie Foxx, and right next to his biography, see also Diddy.
Google News is some of the worst.
Oh, Google exploiting him more than Fox News or some of these other people out here.
Right.
Yeah, and it's not just Fox News. I saw a couple of the headlines. You know, you got these news outlets and content creators. They are trying to cash in on making people think like, oh shit, Jamie Foxx talking about how he got drugged and raped by Diddy.
Man, I tell you, watching this special, every time he would bring up Diddy, I thought, okay, I get it. You're making a joke and kind of throwing Diddy under the bus and it's, trying to make it seem like, hey, that's over there. I wasn't a part of that. Yeah. But I was like, I wouldn't even be bringing his name up just because of the association.
Well,
you can even him admit like, well, I went there, but I didn't stay. That's still going to make people go like, oh, you didn't stay. Huh?
Well, he had to bring it up because there were rumors out there saying that, Diddy you. So he had to say, he gotta have to say something, They make it sound like, because no, really what was going on here, there were rumors rampant that Diddy was the one that caused him to have a stroke. Before he got into some strokes himself. Like Diddy caused him to stroke out and just put baby oil all over his lifeless body. This is the image that people have. These are some of the things. And of course, not everybody, but there are some people who still are looking for that real story. Hell, I got some people who email me saying, hey man, you gonna talk about how Jamie Foxx is confessing about what happened with Diddy? And this before the special came out.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And Diddy's like, God damn, y'all. Look, I've done a lot of things, but I did not rape Jamie Foxx. Believe me, I tried.
And he's probably like, I tried. At least I don't think I did. You know what? Don't quote me on that. I got to look at all the tapes first.
That brother too fast, too quick. I tried. I put in some work. This he did this special so that he could actually come out and joke about those rumors briefly, but mostly talk about what happened with him and his stroke, which had nothing to do with Diddy. But there are people who are exploiting this, putting in the headlines, oh, Jamie comes clean about him and Diddy. Like that's the whole special.
And this is the world we live in now.
Yeah. It's Diddy's world. We just living in it. All we can do is just watch our ass. Yeah, I thought that was pretty shitty.
Yeah,
man.
It's shitty.
Yeah, I was looking at that because hell, they got me. Listen, I'm guilty. I'm like, oh shit. They're like, oh. Yeah, I got catfish.
He would have been better off getting rickrolled.
Yeah, I wish I had. Instead, I got Diddy rolled. But listen, man. There's certain things that I'm in probably 100% agreement with you on. I like the stories. I thought that when Jamie Foxx was telling the stories and putting jokes and humor in there, I thought that's where it worked the best. I believe that, and the reason why I'm criticizing this, because I believe that Jamie Foxx is probably a little too talented to do some of the things that he did in this special right here. And listen, I'll put that on me. Because one of the things that he did was impressions. I'm not a big fan of impressions. I'm a fan of impressions if you do it badly, you make fun of yourself, or you come up with such a funny and amazing scenario and your impression hits hard.
Yeah.
And that's when I'm like, damn, now that's funny. But I don't think because I've heard him do some impressions, I'm like, that's pretty good, but his impressions here were not that great.
No, and I don't know if it's like, well, he had a stroke, so maybe he's at the top of his game.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of thought the same thing.
But it didn't seem like stroke-ish. It was just him doing his thing. I mean, my thing is that Jamie Foxx, as talented as he is, and he's multi-talented, I've never found him to be a strong stand-up. And his jokes here were a lot of his weakest. And his impressions, which used to impress me, they were not that good. They felt kind of half-assed and thrown together.
Yeah, I like the jokes within the stories. When he stopped to just tell a joke that was standalone, I thought, this seems out of place here. And boy, let me tell you something. his jokes, I mean, his impressions here, I just got to admit, and it pains me to say it, they were not that
They were kind of
good.
hacky too.
So he did Denzel. And he actually sounds like Denzel if it was Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. Yeah.
It sounds like Jamie Foxx. It sounds like Jamie Foxx doing Denzel quotes instead of actually doing the voice.
That stroke ain't got shit on me. If I can stay funny, I can stay alive.
I guess you did.
Might want to get a heart monitor on.
Let's talk about Diddy some more.
Yeah, he runs through a whole bunch of impressions at once, and it was just like.
Did he not do his Trump?
He did a Trump.
Yeah, a little bit of
He
Trump.
did. Trump was all right, but I mean, the thing is that like with Denzel, all he did was quote all the stuff that people quote with Denzel.
Yeah, that's why I say it was hacky. It's the stuff that everybody hears all the time.
You'll be serving tapioca pudding in Pelican Bay when I'm done with you.
Yeah, that wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, his Wesley Snipes wasn't too much better.
No, Wesley Snipes. Oh, and then Denzel's like, ha ha ha, put your top jaw, ha ha ha. Everybody does that.
Yeah.
Everybody does that. His Tyson was, everybody does Tyson.
Yeah, and he used to be good at doing Tyson.
Oh, we all can do Tyson.
Yeah, and exactly.
all do Tyson.
Once he cracked the code, then everybody just does it.
He's a real piece of shit, man. we can all do Tyson, okay?
He played Tyson.
Yeah, he was?
Yeah.
Oh, I can actually see that.
Yeah, Martin Scorsese was going to direct him, and he got too old.
Oh man, he actually would have been an amazing Tyson. I can tell you that. Under Martin Scorsese, and he got the look kind of down.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. I think his Jay-Z was kind of funny in a way.
Well, nobody does Jay-Z, so you're like, okay.
Started off in Mossy Projects, Then later he came with the clothing line. And then I met B.
Okay, I thought that was funny because he made Jay-Z sound like a Muppet.
Yeah, right.
I think he says the N-word a lot. Again, I'm not offended. I mean, listen, come on, we do it here on the show a lot ourselves, but when it becomes like when the N-word becomes a period and a comma,
he didn't go Cat Williams level with it.
Yeah, shit, man. I behoove you to watch this again. I don't know if I use that word right, but I implore you.
Okay.
I implore you to watch that again.
No. He says it a lot, but Cat Williams was just like, it's the beginning of the sentence, it's 2 or 3 times in the middle, and at the period.
I think he might have hit Cat levels with because everything he ended with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jake, no, stop petting my neck. Stop petting that. Well, I'm talking about Pixie.
Yeah.
Everything was it was just a lot for me, But I'm not against it. It's just when you feel like you got to punctuate everything with it.
Yeah, well, it seemed like he was using it to make a joke about using it, so I was like, all right, that's allowed.
It's called a comedy special, but half of this was a church service.
Yep.
I mean, it's a cool church where the preacher says word a lot. I would be there on Sundays.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I know my own, beliefs and all. I'm always kind of like, not this again. But in this case, I was like, well, it seems to be what his audience, is into. He's pandering very hard.
It is.
I mean, you talk about Ellen doing a thing to turn her audience off. He was doing the opposite of that.
Oh, yeah. No, it was very pandering because, listen, I'll tell you what, at least he knows his audience because, a lot of it had that phrase that black people love. And if you're black and you're religious or somebody's religious or if you've been to black church, you know what the phrase is. God is good.
Yeah.
God, every time he said it, that
Yeah, God is all good all the time, and all the time God is good.
Yeah,
I was like, how good was he when he gave you that stroke?
But he brought him back. Now listen, he said he had a conversation with God, and God did that to humble him. He told him, "Come on, man." He looked at God and said, "Hey, what's up?" Which is actually what he did.
Yeah.
But and they had a lot of black women in there, so that's what get. And black women, old black women and black men go, "Amen," but younger black women they go, "Amen." Yes.
And
yes.
in Atlanta, that was definitely the hub of the place to do that.
Hell yeah. Shit, they were doing it at our show. And we the most anti-religious people there. But we had people, every time we did a joke or something, you know, them black people orders, amen. Yes. Yes. I'm surprised they didn't have fans with Jamie Foxx's head on there. They were fanning themselves.
He's in Tyler Perry country.
Yep. He even brought the gospel. You know, he didn't just say God is good. He sang it to high heaven. I thought he strung out again.
He's like the choir director at the church. Raising his hand. Come on.
Man,
come on, choir up.
He had that Sylvester Stallone mouth. You know, it's funny because he talked about how the stroke and God humbled him with this, which is why he took the middle of the show to just congratulate himself for all his achievements.
Boy, man, that stroke was making it a lot easier to reach back and pat yourself on the back.
Boy.
Because he did it for a long time.
He talked about how he was humble. Now let's talk about me.
How awesome I am.
he talked, boy, I'm talking about he went from humble to the biggest ego person, the narcissist, ego tripping person I've ever seen. Because he not only did he say, let's look at what I see, but you can't kill me. You know, God is like, keep it up. Keep going. Yeah, I got another one over here if you want to keep messing with me. But yeah, he did a whole montage of ain't I great?
I know.
He did a whole montage of ain't no other Jamie but Jamie.
Right, yeah, as a matter of fact, that's what it was.
Yeah, he said they can't clone me.
Yeah, they can't clone me.
I'm not a clone.
Who else could do all these amazing things? Roll the clip. Roll the clip.
She says she wants some Marvin Gaye.
Boy, I'm so great, no one can clone me. Signs don't even try.
Yeah, that stroke wasn't nothing. Look at me walking around like nothing ever happened.
All right, keep God like, all right.
Let me give you another stroke. Bring it on, bitch.
Look, man, all I can say is when someone goes through a stroke, hey, if you want to do that, I guess you earn the right to do it. You know, if he wants to make this church, if he wants to spend the whole time thanking God, if he wants to celebrate his accomplishments, if that's his way of showing gratitude, if showing gratitude is thanking God for the whole thing, hey, look, he earned it. I'm fine with it. Go ahead and do what you got to do. I don't think it all makes for a great comedy special, but it's his thing.
Yeah, it's a special.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, really, I'm not making a joke. I mean, there's comedy, but it's more of a special.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of sort of like variety show specials from the 70s.
Mm-hmm. I will say this, man. I mean no disrespect to Jamie Foxx because he is amazingly talented.
Yeah.
I'm watching him play piano. I didn't know he could play the piano.
Oh, yeah. He's very gifted musically.
He can sing, he can do comedy, he can act, and he can play piano.
No more white girls.
Kind of flattering. So, man, he's playing the piano, and I gotta tell you, man, I looked at this and I said, you know what? I'm glad he had that stroke.
Nah.
So, and look, everything can't be perfect already. He came back from it. So
I mean, he bounced all the way back from it. So this is, if you're gonna have a stroke, have money.
Yeah. I like to think that he's that talented that he came back from his stroke, man. That's how talented he is, man.
He could pay for the best doctors.
That is it.
Worked on him round the clock.
Yeah, they hit the center they had him in. They said, look at all these people. They said they ain't gonna come back like you because they ain't got the money.
Yeah.
Now they didn't say that, but that was kind of insinuated.
Yeah, they probably got insurance from the CEO who just got assassinated.
Yeah, that dude gonna come after him next. Jamie Foxx. No, really, I think he's incredibly talented. I'm like, oh my God, this guy.
Yeah.
He's, I don't know what you would say. He's gifted, genius. I don't know. He's an incredibly talented guy. I got nothing but respect for him. Like I said, I'm envious of the guy and all he can do, man. It's incredible.
I'm surprised he hasn't gone, well, with his stroke and all, I guess, but I would think he would go Broadway
Try to get that
To get the EGOT.
EGOT, yeah. Somebody say EGOT. Man, what supervillain is that? No, that's not, because some people don't know what EGOT is.
EGOT is when you win the Emmy, the Grammy, the Oscar, and the Tony Award.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I mean, hey, listen. You can still do it. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, he's got the ego. We just
you need to put that T at the end. That's pretty good, man. Hey, you should have been on that special.
Once they start singing the gospels and they saw me over there not singing, I would have outed myself.
Oh man, they would let you stay.
Brother, you need to look at my hymnal.
They just would have tried to save you.
That's true.
Come up on stage, brother. This man here today, he doesn't have Jesus in his heart. But we gonna change that. We all pray. We gonna change that this morning. Y'all pray. You trying to get up this situation?
I know exactly.
No. And I already see some people trying to criticize this.
Wait, you criticize that or us?
Oh, well, always criticizing us. Come on, ain't nothing to do with this. Used to that. No, there's some people already taking jokes out of context here. That's what I just played you right here. Boy, you ain't gonna believe what I read today. So there's a bit in here where I think some of it was kind of improvised a little bit, but he was talking about how he's not dating white girls no more. He's cured. He ain't dating none but black women. But the thing is, you can kind of tell he's joking. Whether he means it or not, whatever. But you can kind of tell that he's joking.
No more white girls. I've been cured since.
Did I say he wasn't dating no more black girls or white girls?
White girls.
Okay. I want to make sure.
Yeah.
I didn't have no damn Freudian slips right there. But yeah, he's talking about I'm cured. No more white girls. I'm cured. Black women. I'm all for you now.
I've been cured since. No more white girls in public.
That was funny.
That was funny. Not to everybody. I saw an article where they said, this is where they said it. Jamie Foxx says he ain't dating no more hunky women. And made a whole big deal about it. And then I made the mistake of going to the comment section. And they said, oh my God, racist. He is so racist. And of course, because he's racist, all black people are racist, the whole black community. Because then they came up like, oh, they try to hide their racism, but they're the worst. the blacks are more racist than anybody. You know how it is. One black person fuck up, and we all gotta take the blame. But that's what they said. Yeah, they're all reverse racist. It's like, God damn, did you not hear the joke? And the funny thing about that is that these are the same people. When you get these comedians always crying woke, and how come I can't talk about the gays? How come I can't make a black joke? They're the main ones saying, "Oh man, it's just a joke. Lighten up. Oh, it's comedy." You're not supposed to take it seriously. Lighten up. It's like, but when you get around to this, they're like, oh, that racist son of a bitch and his community. Anyway. If you're like me, I think it's worth a watch. I think, it's worth a watch for the story, or the stories, or his main story about having a stroke.
Well, normally I would say you can just go online and read about, what he said. But apparently if you go online, you're going to read about all kinds of ridiculous, insane rumors about what he said and not the actual thing.
Yeah, exactly. If you go online and don't watch the special, you're going to be hearing about how Diddy caused him to have a stroke. You'll be reading fan fiction. So, I don't know. I liked it. But again,
structurally, I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
That it was something different. Like I said, it's more of a variety show than a comedy show. It's got its weaknesses, multiple things, but I wasn't like watching on, oh Jesus. I was like, all right, this is, something different.
It's an hour.
Yeah, it's an hour.
Man, look, I've seen some, I don't watch a whole lot of comedy specials, but after watching, I ain't gonna even name no names. I don't want to be mean, but I named one already. But there's a couple out there that I've seen. They just weren't that good. This is one of the better ones, and it's different. So
it's different.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's on Netflix. It was worth the watch. I don't even know if I give it a rating. I mean, I guess I'd give it a high rental. you know, because it felt like something that should be streamed, and that's exactly what it was.
Yeah. I'd be more of a regular rental. I was going to say that, you know, if I'd paid to go to a show and this is what he did, I wouldn't be that happy about it. But at the same time, comedy wise, I don't expect a lot from Jamie Foxx. So I'd be like, well, this was on me.
Martin's rough, y'all.
Nah.
Oh, Martin, man, that man had a stroke. Come on, man. It's a full price because he had a stroke. He's gonna get a sympathy full price.
Yeah, he don't look like he had a stroke. He's doing fine.
Oh,
I should be doing that well. I haven't even had a stroke.
no, you wouldn't. You ain't got his money.
Exactly.
I'll be wiping your ass in your mouth. Come on, Martin. Yeah, I got you, man. Come on. Or vice versa. We take our good arms and be wiping these other asses.
Quit moving. I'll help you.
Well, you made it to the end of the video. That must mean you really like what we do. So if you do, check out these other videos just like this one. Check out our other YouTube channels and subscribe to join our wonderful Toasty community. And as always, stay toasty.